In this week's video I'm going to show you how I learned to do a handstand. Now, a handstand is nothing impossible and you don't have to be a gymnast in order to do it, but it takes a lot of time, so you definitely have to be patient. Starting with hand positioning, your hands should be placed shoulder width apart or slightly a bit more wider, just don't go too wide. Your arms should be straight, that means you should avoid bending your elbows. And you should push your shoulders upward, meaning bringing your shoulders towards your ears. This will give you better control through your hands, which is the next thing we're going to talk about. Also remember to make your body as tall as possible and to keep it as straight as possible. Balancing on handstand on your hands is just the same as balancing on your feet when you're standing. So when you're standing, if your weight falls towards the front, what you do is you press through your toes. And if your weight falls towards the back, what you do is you put as much weight as possible on your ankles. The same thing applies also on a handstand. So when your body is falling towards the back, as it is here, what you do is you focus as much as possible, placing all your weight on the lower part of your hands. When your body starts falling towards the front, what you do is you press through your fingers. This will help you counterbalance the weight and hopefully keep your body straight again. If your body starts falling towards the front, it's good to have an exit strategy so you don't end up falling on your back. The best exit strategy is just twisting your body a bit towards the side that is more natural to you and falling on your legs. If you practice this enough, it will become a natural reflex. Now, I'm a big fan of simplicity and specificity, so I won't give you a ton of progressions. I will just give you the progressions I did and worked good for me. If you are a total beginner, then I would advise you the first month to focus only on doing handstands on the wall. This will help you strengthen your wrists and your hand endurance and will help you avoid injuries. After a month or two, depending how confident and strong you feel, you can also include in your training the following progression. So what you do in this progression is you balance on your hands by placing your knees on your elbows. This is a good progression to practice your balance control, as I told you before, by pressing your fingers when you feel that your weight is starting to fall towards the front, and to place all your weight on the lower part of your hands once you feel that the weight is starting to fall backwards. Before ending this video, my last tip to you will be to focus on practicing at least your first 6 months only on a solid flat surface like this one over here. This will help you develop a lot of sensitivity on your balance control through your hands, which is a lot more difficult to do, for example, if you're practicing on a carpet. That was all. I hope you found this video helpful, and until next week, keep on training. Don't forget to breathe.